Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are today going through my first Gran Turismo and we're on to International B License Centre. Next test is the RX-7 Spirit R-Type A FD02 around Deep Forest Raceway. It's the IB1 Intermediate Racing line. It should be quite a good test. This course, this part of this circuit, let me just put my face back on. This part of the circuit test is it's quite an interesting one. We've already done turn one in one of the earlier tests. And then you've got this series of S-bends into a sharp 90 right, which always produces interesting results in a race because there's multiple lines to go through this. We'll discuss that as we go through. So while Sarah gives us the spiel, I can see the target time is 16:040. And we've got quite an interesting friends list, a 15,557 for in December. And as you can see, there's quite a mixture of the usual people up there. We'll come to that in a moment. Settings will be assists, traction control on 1, default ABS, and counter steer assistance on strong. Controller on a Fanatec DD Plus, it's a GT Extreme. Force feedback max torque 8, force feedback sensitivity 6. So the ranking board, as we've said, we've yet to start this one, but Fat Man in number 10 with a 15.797. So there's around about 2.24. There's a quarter of a second difference between 10th and 1st. Damo's in 9th, Mr. Ridley 8th, Red up in 7th, Big Popper up in 6th. So come Hitman in 5th, Binder, Mad Max, Turbo Tom 4th, 3rd and 2nd. And then in December, 15.557, just 0.02 ahead. There's quite a progression there to go. We'll have to see what we can do. We really enjoy this circuit because it's one that we do a lot of for the human comedy. We'll just have to see if that puts us in good stead. For those that have never watched this before, what we do is we tackle this through a certain process. We start it in such a way we get the braking points. We then go and find acceleration points. We work through assists. We turn things off. We turn things on. We go through the ghost settings to try and see if chasing the ghost can help us. And then once we've got gold, we then go on to try and beat the friends lift. So if you're up for that, you want to stay with us and watch and then try and do it yourself, we'll see where we go. So here we go, first time round. Up the hill. Now there's two schools of thought here. You can go over to the left, carry on going left, and see if you can straighten up that second corner. This car's got a right slide on it. We can't see what tyre usage there is. 16.5, so half a second down. I need to turn my audio up. So we'll put that in as our first time. And now we've got a ghost. Now I don't particularly like pushing out to the left hand side. I will try and get in early, cut this apex, use all the left hand side of the track if possible. 16.005, so the second run got to gold. And we need to take around about the third of a second off. And then 0.401 to get to the top of the friends list. Let's keep going. Oh, that's decent. Is that decent enough to get to the top of the friends list, as in onto the number 10th spot? Let's have a look. 15.782. That knocked 0.3 off. Let's have a look-see. Yes, we're into 9th, so that's Fat Man knocked off. Now we've got to find another quarter of a second, a 0.23, to get us there, up the list. So what we've found is a little change up to 4th gets you into the corner, but you must be in 3rd to accelerate out. .752, that's an improvement. Part there. The critical part of this corner is to keep us into that second turn. We don't call this the first turn. This one's really the first turn. To get this one with the right tyres on that curb. Get on the acceleration early. 675, there we go. That's worth a look to see where that gets us. Have a look at the replay, we'll see where it goes. As we come through the start finish line, we're going to move over to the left. We're going to try and give ourselves some room into this corner. Probably cut a little bit more there, but these right hand tyres onto the red and white. Then get the car into the corner, back into third gear pretty much straight away and accelerate out the corner early. Charging up to the line. A 15.675 should put us somewhere halfway up the friends ranking, one would hope. There we go, just above Big Popper. So, Big Popper by 1/10 of a second. We've got just over 0.12 to get to the front. So, see if we can be the highest placed Brit amongst that international ranking there. Let's see where we can go. Liking the feel of this one. Oof, that felt so good. It felt as if we could actually keep fourth gear. You know, and this could be a third and fourth gear test if we do the whole thing in third and fourth gear. Rather than using second gear at any time. 673, that's an improvement. I'll take that. Come on. See if we can get a 5. Oh, 612. That's good. That's a little mover. Let's see where that puts us. Does that jump us up anywhere? I don't think it does. Well, we just climbed above Binder there and Sokum. So a 5 gets us to Mad Max, Turbo Tom, and in December. So I've got to give it some width through there. Ooh, there we go, a 561. That was on the gas real early. That's a massive improvement. Didn't say a lot through there, but that felt so good. Second on the friends list, just behind in December. We've got a little bit of opportunity to make this more of a thing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That was a little bit ugly. Cutting the corners just quite as much as we were. .548's an improvement. Oh, wow, a 5.4. Where does that put us? I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous watching this. Let's see where we can obviously make the gain. I think the gain was made in the final corner. We're not going to be able to see that comparative to the Ghost, but I genuinely think we just managed that cut there. We could have probably cut a little bit more there, and we used all the road on the exit. There it is, top of the friends list. Happy days. Now, how far to top 10 stars? We haven't looked at that. 5418. It would be good to get in there, wouldn't it? Is there any room to go and be? Well, that's kind of it, folks. That's going to be the maximum of where we can get to. I appreciate it shows up there a 15.561, but that's not the fastest we went. Up there, the fastest we went on the ranking board was a 5.48, and that's quite satisfying to be there. But to then be a 4, it almost has to be a 3 to guarantee yourself getting on that top 10 list. But a 4.18 is just that little bit further I can go at the moment. But I felt we learnt a massive amount in that test, and I think that we can progress on with those skills. That test alone will make me faster racer by doing that one. But there you have it, folks. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. See you next time.